Welcome back to the Cozy Club. I'm Megan, the Information Services Librarian here at Sargent Memorial Library. Decided to switch it up a little bit and do a little different kind of video with the format, so we'll see how it goes. And we have a whole bunch of new cozies to tell you about. First up, we have the Cat in the Stacks Mysteries. Very cat-centric covers. This is the Careless Whiskers is the 12th, and Cat Me If You Can is the 13th book in the series, but you can pretty much pick them up wherever you would like. But they're both by Miranda James. These books center around a librarian named Charlie Harris and his cat Diesel. In Careless Whiskers, Charlie's daughter is accused of murdering her co-star in a play as he drops dead on stage after she hands him something to drink. In Cat Me If You Can, Charlie, Diesel, and his fiancée Helen travel to Asheville, North Carolina for a weekend away, and they gather for a mystery reader club. An uninvited guest turns up dead, and now it's time to figure out who the culprit is. Often these books use a lot of the cat Diesel to help Charlie solve the mysteries. The next title that I have is Pint of No Return, which is the very first title in the Shake Shop mystery by Dana Mentink. This author has written a lot of romance and some suspense, but this is her first mystery, so we'll see what more there is to come. This story centers around Trinidad Jones, who just divorced her embezzling husband and is ready to start fresh. She opens up the Shimmy and Shake shop in Upper Sprocket, Oregon, where she concocts her monstrous freak shakes, which are those kind of giant shakes that have all sorts of candy and things on top. She ends up finding her neighbor, the Popcorn King, face down in his giant popcorn kettle, and one of her fellow ex-wives is accused of the crime. This title promises a lot of fun food and delicious puns. The next title we have is Dogged by Death. It's the first in the Furry Friends mystery series by Laura Scott. It's a great series to start if you are an animal lover. It centers around Allie Winter, who's a veterinarian, but recently lost her fiance, her clinic, and her savings. She moves back to Willow Bluff, Wisconsin, to care for her elderly grandfather, who is just getting hip replacement surgery. When she arrives, she finds the sleazy lawyer in town dead, and the only witness is his lovely boxer dog, Roxy. So Allie's grandfather wants to do some sleuthing, so Allie, the dog, and the local detective kind of, help the grandfather, but also try to keep him on a short leash, I think it refers to investigate what's going on with the murder of the lawyer. So that's Dogged by Death. I think a lot of patrons will be interested in this title. It's the T by C Mysteries. This is the second book. This is a new series. I believe the first one came out last year. This one just came out in July this year, I think. And if you're a fan of Laura Childs, the Tea Shop Mysteries, this is definitely something that is right up your alley. This series takes place on Cape Cod in a tea room run by our protagonist, Lily Roberts. When a hectic family reunion among visitors goes bad and someone turns up dead, the T by C tea room is under investigation because it was poisoning by tea. This is a great book to escape to the Cape without even leaving your own backyard, and that's Murder in a Teacup by Vicki, Delaney. The last one that I have is The Granite Coast Murders. It's a Brittany mystery by Jean-Luc Bannalec. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He is actually a German author, and this series is published originally in Germany and is now getting released in the US. So this is the 6th installment featuring this main character, Inspector Dupin. And in this edition, Dupin is taking a 2-week vacation with his girlfriend Claire at a beach resort in the Brittany region of France. So if you're looking for a European getaway, this is the mystery for you. Dupin is not really interested in taking the vacation and basically was forced to take it. So it doesn't take him long to begin nosing around the resort and local village after a body is discovered at the resort. From reading different reviews, even though this is part of a series, the way that the author writes them, it doesn't really rely on information from past books, so you should be able to pick up this story and jump right in. So that is the Granite Coast Murders. That is all I have for this edition of the Cozy Club. Hopefully something caught your eye and you'll be able to pick it up here at the library, and in the meantime, stay cozy.